we have access to the palace now. It's not the important part. We can talk to the imp who knows how to get to the prison. We do need to confront the king because we want to do the wishing well quest. Not sure what the actual reward for that is, but I don't see how it could possibly be a negative thing for us to have a wishing well for a. And you probably fell down. Let's try it this way. I can do the winged feet so Scarlet can't be knocked down. She can lead us while we're in this just more tricky area here. Probably another hidden treasure here somewhere. Or not. Well, there's a waypoint shrine. Free experience. Frozen lava shrines.
Protect me from the Immaculates. If there is anything I can do to help you slay all Immaculates, pray, state it.
Okay, can I just now get the help, or do I need to get through some dialogue options?
Yes, the deed has been done. I can sense it. The Immaculates here have been given a taste of their own bloody medicine, and admission to the prison is yours. Now then, Boreas can magically transport himself in and out, but there is a physical path as well. Go where I put a mark on your map. You'll find a stone golem's head there, in whose mouth a secret entrance to a tunnel can be found, if you dig for it. Once inside, tread with the utmost care. Explosive devices have been placed all over. Part of a sadistic game Boreas enjoys playing. Prisoners think they found an escape, only to be blown to bits in the dark. Yet, through this maze of mines, you must maneuver if you want to reach the prison.
I just killed the king. I need to get in the castle.
The only way to get in that I know of is through the front gate. But it's a...
Yeah, I'm more inclined to go through the front gate. Prison hatch, King Boreas. So it's probably a fairly lengthy route to get to the prison. Alternatively, go right from the center. The thing is, I'm going to need the scroll from the king anyway if I want to do the wishing well thing. So I don't particularly see any particular reason why I just shouldn't try to go meet the king directly. Assuming he's a winter king. Anything else but water would probably be a good weapon of choice. air. Air would be good enough. It can blind the target at least. Ooh, that's a good fire one. Fire one too. Get rid of that one. If the fight proves to be too much for us, we can always go and meet with the witch first. Is it this one? We can at least rob that place even if we don't want to release the prisoners.
I need to warm up.
Oral start drop of earth resistance, earth and air resistance. Not a terrible one. And you fell on your ass. We go directly to the king. I would assume there are a lot of guardians though. So it would be a fairly tough encounter if we can do it. It has all the elementals here. So I feel like this is one of those fights where we would need to focus on destroying the statues instead of facing him. Gosh. Something about a staff that controls the other elements, so maybe try to release them first, so we have some kind of a chance in the fight. Oh, along those lines anyway. Oh, what does the spell scroll look like? Let's reveal force field bypass. Speak this spell before the barrier of the Winter King. Its incantation will call the spirits of the realm of Fairy away from their stations. You may pass freely.
The force field brims with 1,000 distant voices. The voices sound pleased, then grow distant and evanesce.
Boreas. 2,500 decent armor. He's not vulnerable to magical damage at all. That's probably the stab. Vulnerable to fire.
Oh, wants victory!
Yeah, he isn't gonna wait for me. He's just vulnerable at all to anything physical. Doubt we can do all that much against him, but we can always try. Immune to knockdown, as I assumed. This won't work. This is also gonna be a long ass fight. I need I need I need to basically choose what type of damage, elemental damage I'm gonna try to work with. And then go with that fully. Or find the fire might be the best one. Quite a lot of them our abilities use fire. So go with that. Destroy the statue by any means by as quickly as possible. We have a variety of abilities. I just need to open up with a couple that actually do a decent amount of damage to it, so I don't have to. Basically, I can take it down by the time the king reaches us, more or less.
The force field brims with a thousand. The force field brims with a
Definitely a wrong spell.
The force field brims the voices.
Can I even try to talk to him? No. It's an ugly looking snowman, basically. Don't seem to be paying too much attention, so I think we can reach where we want to reach fairly easily. The important question is, how are we gonna take this down? Vulnerable to fire. It's vulnerable to everything, to be honest. Even physical attacks. As long as I actually know how to goddamn make them. Okay, what attacks can I use to attack it? Wands. Pyrokinetic. Don't want to use that, but it's doable. Direct attacks. Invalid targets. Wonder what happens here. I'm sort of assuming he just loses the resistances, but there's actually no indication that he would. Yeah, that was no good.
Fast track!
Hell's curses upon thee, Avatar!
Now the question becomes, what exactly did I achieve with this? Let's test things out. Yeah, fire resistance got reduced massively, that's about it. There might be some kind of bonus if you manage to destroy all of them. Can I just teleport him away? I don't... Yeah, I can't teleport him anywhere. He's not that type of a target. How about this? That seems to work. We can basically use a summoned creature as a decoy.
I just need a tiny sip.
Suppose I could use cold as a barrier too. Not sure how effective it will be. Naturally, it won't really do all that much against him, but the AI sometimes gets confused by these.
Now thou shalt have a taste, Avatar, of the cold, dead breath of Boreas!
Yeah, our asses are pretty thoroughly frozen. Elemental fragment. I feel like the best way to do this would be to break our team into 4 individuals and each attack their corresponding targets. The problem is, it's impossible for me to coordinate all that. But he can only go to one of these places. And every one of our guys has a decent chance to take down Scarlet probably has the weakest, but still. Decent chance to take things down. I'm more or less hoping that if we manage to take them all down, that has some kind of an impact on him besides simply damage reduction lowering. But I don't know if that's actually the case. Also go here, whatever this place is. No one told us that we have to fight here. Unless I can get his resistances down. Yeah, I'm not sure what I can do. I'll try this. I basically want the turn-based system on. But I'm not sure how that is actually possible. It's not. And the chase begins immediately. Okay. So the moment anything happens, that's it. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because it means we can lure him somewhere where he won't be much of an issue for us. We just need someone who can actually escape from that situation. Scarlet would probably be the best bet. Riddles, what do we want to take down? I don't care about the blooming sentinel at all. I have no earth attack capabilities. Ah, earth resistance and geomancer +5. We can draw power from it too. So what we want is cold resistance, really. Right. Fire is most of our damage. So unlock fire. Withdraw to the cold. Scarlet needs to initiate the fighting just to draw him out. That will buy us time. I have to be pretty careful where we do this though. He has to come here, not anything anywhere else. Right, why can't I do these? We're basically out of the fight that's tied them together. It's an interesting system, very abusable though. So we're not gonna get into the turn-based system until we get so close to the fight that we're part of it. Until that, we're just doing something completely unrelated to any fighting. I wonder how close to that we can get without entering the combat area. We could try using a spell, long-range spell. Very close, not quite there, I think. Yeah, this is bullshit. But it certainly provides interesting possibility. The possibility of doing something like this would also increase my belief that, yeah, soloing this horrible thing is probably very, very doable. You might have to be very clever about it, though.
Thou shalt pay for thine insolence!
Okay. It's still okay, I suppose. Can we initiate the fight with something? No, we're part of it. Now everyone's part of it, rather. I wonder if we could have done it so individually, basically bring a single guide into the fight by attack. The fact that these three were chained might mean that they all get brought into the fight. Still, it's 2,500 points, same level as us, is capable, and is alone. Yeah, Fast and Furious. Just wondering how we should start the fight. We'll go with the hit points. Cross shields. Not want to get our frontline fighters frosted and unable to do
Now
anything.
thou shalt have a taste, Avatar, of the cold, dead breath of Boreas!
Yeah. Cold spreads from all of these openings now. What are these? Ice elemental fragments. I didn't get their examine them. They're not that big. Don't really see them affecting King Boreas in any noticeable way either. Doubt I can knock him down. His turn has already been though. I'll wait. No. There's no way I can knock him down. Might be able to knock his two friends down. I think I'll wait. I'm waiting to lower their capabilities. I need some kind of effect on the king to stick. Otherwise I'm boned. Undead warrior might be a good idea. Basically because we want to throw him away. What do we want using for a fight? We could use distraction. I don't know anything about these fragments. What are they to do? Right. Can use a single proper attack. Chance to blind, chance to stun. I think we should go with the stun. Probably not gonna work, but at least I can see the percentage.
I strike from the soul of air!
Stunned. Chance to resist stun 10%. Frozen. Yeah, they basically freeze targets, that's what they do. I think we should focus on trying to play them out of the fight.
Time for you to go under the knife. The time of your death is at hand! Whirlwind of destruction!
Anything to keep King Boreas under status effect. Problem here is also that it's going to be tough to move around. This is frozen, so now the boost would have been very useful. He has a good resistance against physical effects, low against mental ones. But even physicals have a like 1 in 3 chance of succeeding, so it's not god awful.
My dagger opens eternal wounds.
Right. Still has one sidekick left. No sidekicks left.
Take no prisoners!
Don't fall on your ass. Frozen. Shit. I can remove frozen. Problem is, I do need to cast a stun effect first, or I'm boned. Excellent. Chance to resist stun, 0%. Okay, can I get rid of the frozen status? No, I cannot. It's the one thing I cannot do.
Under pressure.
He's on for a couple turns. God damn it. We're going for a standard issue of backstab. They do have a decent amount of decent chance of doing damage, and I have a stun chance, so we could probably cause a lot of suffering for him. 400 points of damage. Thank you very much. Doubt he can bleed.
Stave of the elements.
And stunned. Yeah, I think we can have him basically stunned locked now. Ah. So easy peasy. I'm putting Decaying Touch on him simply because I don't want some kind of mystery bullshit healing ability coming out of nowhere. And it failed. How about Mute? How about Drain Power? We can make sure the stun is gonna hit, gotta stick to him.
Back on my feet again. Spirits of air, vanquish my foes.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be doing anything anymore. It's not still gonna be too easy to take him down, but yeah, I don't see how he could resist this. Couple of turns at maximum. She could use Scarlet could use a damage boost, but also haste her ass. Although pure fire damage would probably be better. And it's fair. Do I have disabling abilities? Strictly speaking, I do not. And this could be a bit of trouble. Chance to resist minus 15%.
Damn thee, flame! Upon the torrents of stars, I call to burn thy body!
Fire elements. Should be able to move just fine. Get 2 backstabbing attacks. Yeah, he's basically dead.
To hurt.
10,000. Not bad. This is a bit more complicated though. Where exactly did the shock attack come from? I have no idea. I'm gonna need a distraction though.
Try to resist this, worm!
If we attack decisively, I think we can kill something very quickly. So close, not quite. Right, and the skeleton will act as a decoy against these. Yeah, we'll be fine. They can do a little bit of damage, but without the king, they're nothing.
Behold the power of mages!
Yeah, I probably use some kind of... No, I used Medora's attack, that's the mystery part. She has no elemental attack on her. So why the hell... I suppose it doesn't really matter at this point though.
Muzzled like a hound!
Might burn a little, doesn't change the fact that... This is for all practical purposes over now.
As good as a new penny!
Everyone just cool it.
Healer!
Yeah, feel free to cast a healing spell at any moment. Okay, the after battle fire was more troublesome attack fight. 2 unique epic 2 mythicals and a goddamn carrot.
is I, the Summer King. Wholly do I... Hey, quit shoving! Knock it off, will you? I'm trying to... Excuse me. Out of the way! It's Lurian's turn! Well, I thought the day would never come! Thanks for giving old Carrot Face the Great Melt. We and the Earth Kingdom owe you a tremendous... what? Well, you'll have to wait your turn. Oh, for the love of all that's igneous, go ahead then, if it'll stop your owling.
Who are you?
I'll answer that. We are the sovereigns of the seasons, kind hero. And we thank you for saving us from our rather deranged brother, the one-time king of winter. I am Sua of the Summer Kingdom. These are my siblings, Semista of Spring and Lorien of Autumn.
How can I break you out of this stab?
We overheard a crafty little imp named Gigix tell Boreas that the staff can only be destroyed where it was created, the Elemental Forge. He seemed to imply that the forge was somewhere in Hyberheim itself, but I know not its exact location.
But you must hurry. I can feel my breezes stagnating within this tiny prison, and Mr. Hothead here has turned this place into a sauna.
Better the crackle of embers than this idiotic blustering.
Oh, cover your ears, hero. Nothing whips up a flame like a wild wind.
Yeah, I'll begin my searching away to break you free.
The Elemental Forge, hero. It's the only way.
Or I could keep the unique weapon for myself.
Dancing devil sprats, comrade.
Lucky
A
five.
talking staff. Burn it before its sauce tendrils start leaching your eye jelly.
Yes, yes. Please smash that evil piece of craftsmanship before I end up pregnant with sauce homunculi.
Okay, I think the endurance spell was one of the better ones we've gotten in recent history. Not, it basically allows me to ignoring going immediately on heals in these fights. A little bit of extra buffer, very good. Much more useful than the couple of points in Constitution might initially seem. Let me take a closer look at this staff. It's not that one. 50 to 100 water, intelligence, water resistance, willpower, hit points, chance to get set frozen status. Ice wall. It's fairly cheap to use. Still, it's not that amazing that I would try to hold on to it no matter what, so I don't have any problem destroying it. Some kind of a thieves weapon. Piercing earth, hit points, chance to set slow status, unbreakable. It's not great, but it might be better than what she's currently using. One-handed something, probably not gonna use this. Good one-handed axe, leadership, chance to stun. Armor on the other hand could be useful. .76 armor, earth resistance, air resistance, massive negatives to movement. I'm not so sure this is a good armor. The armor rating itself doesn't appear anything special. Another thieves weapon. No, yeah, it's a dexterity weapon, but I don't think it's a backstab weapon. Most customarily used for backstabbing. Okay, I might be wrong on that. Is that it? So, something mildly interesting here and there. nothing all that amazing. I'm sure the backstab has a description what weapons can be used for backstabbing. It was a talent. No? Yes. Daggers, knives, rundles, and rapiers. Yeah, does more damage, unbreakable, hit point bonus. I'm inclined to hold on to the stun effect, 25% chance of stunning. That's quite nice. But the other push dagger has to go. Right. They have an increased critical chance. Okay, I think I'll leave things here. We cheated our way through the fight. I'm not particularly proud or shameful about doing that. The more of these things, better understanding of how things work is the fundamental reason I do most of my things in this playthrough, which is the one thing I sort of that keeps pushing me toward trying to do something with the crafting, because currently it has all been, as far as I'm concerned, mostly wasted time. But if I could get something good out of it, that some kind of recipe that would make it worth it, that's it. Not sure where that goes. That's the prison. Looks like you sort of have to go through here to get there. Yeah, I think these are this is earth, fire. This would be winter, I suppose, and then there would be something else. Seasons. Worries and interest for another time. I'm also thinking of going back to older sections to try to get the crafting equipment set. You don't need that many of them. You do need them. I have 3. I need 1. It has to be a ring though. Well, actually it doesn't. But we have a belt, we have gloves, and we have natural talent. I'm saying it's a ring. Actually, I'm not sure why it would be a ring. Ooh, we have boots. No, these are gloves. They just look like shoes to me. Like that's the opening there, and then there's the leg part. But no. I seem to recall there were blacksmithing items. There has to be one. There's an amulet or a ring of blacksmithing. Belt. Something. I've gotten blacksmithing before, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, and it's always been 3. Then that means we should be maybe just investing a simple point in it. That might be the easiest way to do it. I'm not sure why I'm so against just spending the goddamn point. If that could give us access to better healing potions, resistance potions, decent ones, access to scrolls, that would be one of the best spent skill point in the entire game, as far as I'm concerned. The current situation where we have a huge amount of crafting supplies, but we can't basically get anything done with those, that's the worst possible thing. So yeah, I think this will be going on my personal testing though. I basically just want to what would I lose by throwing away that one? Ability to go Arrow Surge 5. it will unlock a talent. Don't have it yet, but I remember seeing it was somewhat interesting. Where was it? A lightning rod makes you immune to stun. I'm not all that sure that's worth it. Not sure it's not. We can get that with a spell. More importantly, we could go into these dangerous areas and use our lightning abilities without worrying that we cripple ourselves. So I don't know.